people in certain societies, if they want to get rid of people or keep them quiet, they find a place like Robben Island and people disappear for decades. We are much more subtle in the UK. If you want to get political thinkers and activists, you put them in the most sophisticated political prison ever invented, and it's right behind me. You find ways of keeping them busy, keeping them quiet, giving them little jobs. I can tell you that because I was only released and walked out of the Golden Gates just a few months ago because of my own health rather than because of the electorate. So there's a very strong establishment in this country which actually keeps down all those people like you. Let's divide you. Let's make you Labour, Conservative, UKIP, Greens, non-party people. No, we're all united here. Everybody here is a capital D Democrat, and we want to take our country back the way we decide at the ballot box. Now, it's a bad place to be because the backdrop actually is the very last place that is going to vote for Christmas when the turkeys roll in every Monday morning. We are going to make this change. We are going to get together and we're going to work together. And I also look at my very good friends in Make Votes Matter, the Electoral Reform Society, Unlock Democracy, etc., etc. Wonderful people. But we've not got to say our way is the only way. We must not say we have the purity and no one else does. Unless we can all unite together and come up with a point of view and convince ourselves, how on earth are we going to convince people out there who are suffering from immense amounts of propaganda to stop them doing that? There's one way, and this is my one thing that I want to leave with you. There's one way to do this, not while there's an election, but between elections where we can get involved. And that is the creation of a citizens' convention. They did it in America over 200 years ago. A citizens' convention which involves everybody. I would like to see millions of founding fathers and mothers in the United Kingdom, not 40 white guys in Philadelphia, millions and millions of people. And with social media, we can do that now. Engage people in how we have independent local government, how we have an elected second chamber, how we look at a federal system when we have 4 nations in the UK, how we move forward so that we have government under control rather than making the legislature under control as it is now. And finally, of course, the key to unlock the lack of democracy in our country is to ensure that everybody feels a part of our democracy, that everybody's vote counts. And that is why this part of the campaign for democracy is probably the cornerstone, the key thing that we can do. If we can change our electoral system, we will change our democracy. And instead of many people out there assuming it's a God-given right, we will know that we have a democracy in our country, not because it was gifted to us, but because we earned it and we voted for it. Let's stick together. Thank you very much indeed.